This is such an uncomfortable video to make for myself, but I feel like it's kind of important that I do. Today's my birthday, and I was very happy yesterday because I was starting to feel like this is so nice. Not about it being my birthday, but the feeling of like arriving to yourself, like really starting to fully come back to who you are. And it was nice. And then I woke up today with just the nastiest fucking anxiety I've ever had. And then I've even had a talk with my therapist, and we're just like talking, and in the midst of us talking, in my head I kept hearing like, what's the point? Like, actually, what's the point anymore? What's the actual point? Like, it's your birthday and here you are fucking crying at 9 a.m. in the morning because you're questioning your own existence or even the point of being here, which is just so funny because I think I wrote it in a book a couple days ago. I was like, I have decided to live. I did decide to live. And then I think I start thinking back again and I'm like, okay, so then what's making me feel like it's not even worth it? But it's always like maybe an expectation of what type of human being I have to be, or what type of human I am in relation to others. And then I'm like, but what type of human being am I in relation to myself? I'm fucking awesome. I'm fucking great. And I've survived a lot of shit. I've survived enough things. I have made it here. I deserve to be alive too. Like, nothing should be, which is, mind you, I'm saying this very fucking depressed, but also happy in a way. Because I'm like, nothing should make me question the miracle that I am as a human being. Like, whatever makes me not want to live or question my own existence on this earth, I shouldn't even accept that at all in my life. And then I start thinking of the relationships that I have that make me maybe feel like that, because I turned my phone off. I was like, I really don't want to hear any message from anybody at all. But then I also need to ask myself, what am I accepting around myself without checking in with myself that has put me to the point where I feel like this? Mind you, before I feel like I was way more deep. Like, there's moments where, yes, I feel like everybody has them, and especially if you like suffer with anxiety and depression and I don't know what the fuck, PTSD and all that shit, I feel like there is a time where you actually really question your own existence. Like, why the fuck am I here? Like, what's even here? What is here? I deserve to experience the bliss and the joy of life. I deserve that. And it's not that I do not on a day-to-day basis, but I deserve to feel like my existence is important to me, not to anyone else in relation to me. Because I think I'm so introspective on a constant basis, I forgot to kind of look on the outside and see what's actually happening on the outside. I'm always trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with me? And I'm always in my head. And I think it is an important thing to do. I think it keeps me grounded. But if I'm introspective only with myself, but not observing and also questioning the outside, even if it's people or people who I care about or people who I have near and dear in my life, I'm never gonna see how their actions are actually affecting me. And actually say, like, this shit is actually hurting me. This actually is pain. This is not okay. Because I wrote a letter to myself a couple days ago, I have decided to live. And to live is not just to like, but is to coexist with my body, not just in my head all the time. So I decided to get up. I took a shower. I lathered myself in all my oils so I can feel supple and nice. And take care of my body because it has survived a lot. And here it is, still keeping me kicking alive. Like, oh, mwah, mwah. You're doing so good. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. That's why I talk to myself sometimes. But honestly, it has kept me well, healthy. And with all the trauma that it carries, it still manages to try and find serotonin in me, so it can keep me happy and still finding joy in certain things. So I'm very, 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 today I'm very grateful for my body still doing what it needs to keep me whole, you know? But I'm not gonna ask too much of myself today. I'm just gonna just nurture this. Because if my body is nurtured and it feels seen also and heard, because anxiety just it screams. It's like your body's screaming for attention, you know? So I'm gonna pay my body attention because this is the physicality that came into this world, and I also still need to nurture this, not just my my mental. So yeah, I do not think being a human being is an easy thing. Being conscious of the fact that you exist and being conscious with your, I feel like consciousness does comes with like feelings and all of this stuff, but whatever my mind tells me that shoots me off to anxiety, it's not what my body thinks, because my body is still keeping, like, it's still doing its best to keep me happy, alive, healthy, all of this stuff. So clearly my mind is not my body. And with a lot of things going on right now, I do feel like it's worthwhile to take care of it, you know, to take care of myself. Really nurture myself. Mother the child that's inside my body screaming for attention. I'm mature enough to mother the baby, you know. I think I am. I don't think it's a bad thing to question or to feel anxiety over the fact that you fucking exist. I do not think it's a terrible thing. But I think it is important to remind yourself that you do not exist for the sake of others. You do not exist to please anybody. You do not exist. You exist for yourself. And whatever you nurture in is what comes out to everyone else. But you cannot pull out from the bottom of yourself just to give. It shouldn't be that. My body is important. I am important. This is very important. And nothing should be making you, with everything you've gone through, scream the way you're screaming, you know? And if it happens, I am here for you. Me to my body. Anywho. So yeah, I'm gonna go and watch my anime. Lay in my bed. Maybe take a walk outside in the snow. Whatever my body feels like doing today, I'll allow it. I really will. I hope everyone else is doing good. Take care of yourselves. You really deserve it. You really do.